Hi guys, Mike at Phase 1. Got another little gadget I'd like to show you today. It's a lighting controller. It's made by American DJ and it's called the LED Touch. Basically a control to control LED fixtures like your parcans, your LED bars and such as the like. Would be ideal for install work, would be great for all you guys that are into uplighting, great for bands as well. You can actually plug a foot controller into this. What I will show you in this video is the functionality and how it will work and the different things you can do with it. I've spent about an hour with it now. I'm not one for reading instructions, so we're going to have a go. I've managed to program it up a bit. It comes with some built-in programs as well, so you can lift it out the box and it'll work. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut the film, and then you won't have to look at me, you'll be able to look at the controller and I'll show you what it does, and let's see if we can get it doing some things. Okay guys, so we're back in a second. Okay guys, we're back with the American DJ LED Touch. Now this is like a touch panel, no actual buttons on this. Whenever you slightly touch the buttons, it's like touch sensitive. It's really cool. But that's not the only thing this thing can do. Let's have a look here. I'm going to show you what setup we've got here. I'm just going to move the camera. I'm going to just pan up and you will see that I've got 3 fixtures there. Right? 3 fixtures on the floor. We've got a panel, we've got a 64 can and a 38 can as well. Now forgive me my wandering finger, I'm trying to film and and do different things. This will be interesting, this. I'm being my own cameraman again. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the controller. Right, this controller has got built in it 255 different colours or different shades of those colours. We can build up programs. We've got 6 banks, so we can control 6 different banks of lighting. I'll try and explain that a little bit. Imagine if you had a room full of LED fixtures and you addressed half of them, or a third, or let's say a quarter of them, to address number 1. You could put them all on bank number 1. Then the next lot you would put on to bank number 2, bank number 3, bank number 4, and then if you'd done like 6 different banks, so you could, you know, separate your different banks of sets of lights up. So there's going to be a lot of versatility with this. It's got some built-in chases already, so there's some chases already built in there. The colours are already built in there. You can program your own chases as well. It's got dimming. I'm going to run through a few of the things that I've found with just having a play around with it. Right, for a start, let's do some colours. So if I want to change a colour, all I would do is press the colour. And I know you're probably not getting this on the video. Maybe zoom in a little bit further. Right. Okay, just this a little bit. Right, I've pressed it on a colour and it'll say colour here in the screen and there's a number. Now when I run my finger around the outside of that, it changes the number, which actually changes the colour. Right, you can do it via the buttons here. If you don't want to use the dial, there's a button for up. Keep your finger on that. We can go right the way up to 255. There's a button to go down, goes all the way down, keep your finger on it, goes back to 0. Now you might have noticed that the colour in the room's actually changed as we've done that. Okay. Also another really cool feature about this, I don't know whether you noticed when we change colour, that the banks change colour. So everything that I've got on 1, 2 and 3 have gone green. Them lights have gone green. Now if I change the colour to, say, red, you'll notice that the LEDs have turned red, and my fixtures are red. Right? Really cool. So you don't always have to be by the fixture and look at the fixture. You can always see what colour they're going to be by looking at where your fixture list is. So we go back to the controller. Zoom it in there a little bit. So say now you know the 3 fixtures are all red, and let's say I wanted to change the colour of 2 of those fixtures and leave 1 in red. So what we'll do is on our next colour select, right, so we'll go colour, and I'm going to omit fixture number 2, which is now flashing. Then I'm going to change the colour of the other 2, right? So now you notice how we've got different coloured flashing lights, right? Now when we go back up to the fixtures, sorry, zooming the wrong way, we've got them different colours. Got the 2 outside ones got a green, and then the one in the middle's got a red type of colour. It's maybe a bit hard to see the exact colours from, because obviously the camera is shining right into that can, so it doesn't make it easy. We could, in fact, if you like, we'll bring that one back, and then we'll omit the 1 and the 2, right, and we'll change the colour of the middle one to actually turn it off. So as you can see, and all I'm doing, going back to the controller, zoom back in, you can see the 2 outside ones of what I've omitted, so it's the middle one that I'm changing colour on. So I could make that like a blue colour, right? And now, as you can imagine, the can in the middle has gone blue. Right, so we've got plenty of variations there, and obviously you can fill all these different banks up. What I would like to show you is some of the built-in features. So just coming back to there. What we'll do is we'll get these all back to behaving themselves. So now I've got them all back together, all in, well actually they've all gone to colour 0, now they've got them all back. Right, we've got different colour fades, we've got a colour fade in there, and you'll see that these are gradually changing colour. We can change the speed of that fade right down to a, you can see how the LEDs are changing colour, and guess what, yeah, you guessed right, going up to the fixtures, and you can speed that up, slow that down, dead easy. So, you know, that's another feature, dead easy to use. Again, we could have different speeds on different ones by just omitting via if we were to press that and then change the speed of the other 2, this one would be back where it was in the first place, and all you got to do to bring it back into line is press the button. Right, we've got a blackout, so we can black all the fixtures out. When we bring it back, it'll bring it back in exactly where it says on here. We've got some macro chases built in as well. Right, there's several different chases, loads of different ones, right, already built in. Again, we could have fixture number 1, fixture number 2, fixture number 3, all on different chases, on different macros, so they'll all be doing different things, but in this instance I'm going to leave them all on the same one. And we've got some chases as well. Now what we've got here, it'll say chase 1, scene 1, now it's changed to scene 3 as it's changing colour. You'll see the colours are changing here as well. Right, we can speed that up, slow that down. Right, but there's some I think there's 5 built-in chases. So if I was to go up to the different chases, you'll see here now they're all flashing loads of different colours. So as you can imagine, my cans up here are all chasing different colours.